first game. I'll be back when the game.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
I miss you too.
And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
I miss you too.
It is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, the year begins with a real challenge for them. On the road, hostile environment. They've been refining things in the preseason, but not under this kind of pressure. We'll see if they can come out strong to earn their first victory. Here we are, opening night. Every club can...
The home court of the team. We got.
Thanks very much.
Thank you for that, David. You think back to when AI made his debut at the end of last season. Just a whirlwind of time for him, guys.
I mean, it must have felt like being dropped onto a moving treadmill. I mean,
I know it's a long season, but there's something special about NBA opening night.
We do a great job of presenting that, too. Every year, there's just spectacular stuff going on all day long. So many people are fired up to get to the arena. People coming early, festive. You get your new...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Alright, y'all, same thing we always do. Losing by 11, or winning by 11, you can't send out weakness. So make sure, see, I wasn't losing, make sure you're losing by 11 or winning by 11. That's the thing.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the...
Hey, AI. Interview request for you. Come on.
For me? You know, well,
See, I got my national endorsement. That's continued. It's going to take you to BC Nat. It's in April 1st because some of y'all see, I got my national endorsement. That's continued. It's going to take you to BC Nat. Get over here, make sure you click Foot Locker, right?
Hey, Veronica, how you doing?
You were cooking out there last night, Killer.
Thank you. So, what's going on?
I'm bearing witness to the rise.
Look, okay, you can mellow a little bit with the trademarks. It's okay.
Look, I know you want to fit in, but you don't have to fall behind. Okay. Great. I'll set it up for later this week.
Click Foot Locker, right? Don't be stupid and click here. Click Foot Locker. You finish out of that thing, you won't see your next game. So April 13th.
It's the 2K Sports.
And this just in. Shaquille O'Neal has decided to unretire. He'll be returning to the rap game. Oh, it's April Fool.
Oh, yeah,
we got him, Ernie. We got him.
I was gonna bring out my little iPod.
Yeah.
Because it was old school rap, get it? iPod.
Yeah.
Or even older, I could have brought out.
I was going to bring out my 8-track.
Yeah, 8-track.
The action tonight will be happening out in Phoenix.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is, and with pregame routine.
Well, guys, it's hard to remember now, but Kevin Love didn't end.
On this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. Of course, we know for a few chosen individuals, the best of the best, this is the last leg now in the race for the MVP.
That is correct, Kevin. There's been a narrative.
And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12.
Thanks very much, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different. Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. AI comes in for Kevin Love.
All right, same thing. So now with BC, you see when you're on the bench and you lose about 11 or win about 11, you can gotta sub in. Now when you get back to the locker room, go to your endorsements, Foot Locker.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for David Nwaba. And J.R. Smith. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Grabbing the
tight, keep counter. Let's counter off the boom.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. You know, second-guessing coaches, that's a slippery slope, but let me at least...
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And let's go. David, you're right. It takes a toll. Thank you. Here at the end of the season, players fighting through fatigue. Chris, is there anything else the league can do to help guys staying fresh? And so it's the heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with JayCl0ut052 and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. A lot of scorers in this rookie class, but I want to talk about one in particular, AI. Shaq, what is most impressive?
It's game time as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, and David. Well,
Kevin Durant is
a two-way player to be sure, DA. Thanks. Oh, this one tonight, Smitty. Everyone has had this circled on their calendars. Two great teams and a bunch of star power on the floor.
This is what the NBA is all about. There's always, Kevin, we love the game, but there's certain teams and certain matchups that you look in the calendar to see when they're playing. That's when you get your popcorn and you get ready.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Bell is checked in for Cousins. Kevon Looney comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. AI is checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for David Nwaba. And Smith in for Jordan Clarkson. On the floor for Cleveland. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's AI in at the center.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And you think back to the preseason predictions, everyone knew this team was dangerous, and now it's like AI has put them over the top.
You know, Greg, it's rare to see a player like AI come in and make a good team that much better, but that's been the case so far. I would not be surprised to see AI and the rest of this team playing in the finals.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Smith dishes to AI. Banked in off the glass.
Usually on the finishing end of plays, JR this time playing the role of facilitator.
Cook looking it over. Pass to Durant. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. He had a moment to talk with AI on his team's chances to win it all this year.
When the season started, there was a feeling on this team that we have what it takes. I mean, why not us, you know? I think the depth of our team is a big strength, and if you match us against anyone else in our conference, we can definitely hold our own. I'm not foolish enough to make any predictions, but I do like our chances.
Greg, AI not getting baited for, talking too much about his team building up their chances. But this team is primed for a big playoff run.
And Kevin, he did say he likes their chances. Well, I love their chances. This team doesn't have many weaknesses. If they get hot in the playoffs, I'm not sure I see anyone getting in their way.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I'm a huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively. It's been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain.
Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Bell is out there with Looney, and it's Cook in at the guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. To the paint. Here's AI, and Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Smith. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Klay Thompson.
Good awareness. Thompson gets airborne before the defender can close on him.
Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
Cook kicks to Bell. Here's Looney. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. And it's AI with the rebound.
And as the offseason approaches, AI will be receiving a lot of suitors for his services. No doubt he'll be one of the hottest names in free agency.
And you know, Greg, you can't help but be happy for AI. Think back to where he started from, playing his way into the league. Just a fantastic story for him.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Outside Durant. And the pass to Looney. On the wing, Thompson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top. They lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Steve Kerr. Coach, what did the team do in that first half defensively?
Just competed. You know, we have a very good defensive team, and our guys are getting after it. I think we've been a lot better defensively than we have offensively, and some of that defense has led to some transition and some open shots.
Something your guys always fall back on. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
This shit not funny, bro. This shit not funny, bro. Goddamn. Smith.
And we've got second half. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
This shit not funny, bro.
They really value each possession.
Smith.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton is out there with Clarkson. And it's Mwaba in at the 3. The small forward. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Thompson. He kicks to Green. There's the triple. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. So long.
Yeah. Huh?
Have you seen your mom?
No.
You want me to take you home now?
Right now?
Uh-huh. So get ready for the power line. I don't feel like doing for all of this. But, hurry up, man.
No, Griff, I say that.
I was waiting outside. Go out the back door. Go out the back door.
The ball, before the stat, it don't look be a turnover anything, bro. I ain't need to get a turnover, but I got it. Shit, work. I got a turnover, boom. Just showing them that you played the game, bro. See, after I got that turnover, that's got the same with VC. This time it's gonna give you your VC. This is only for the third game. This should only happen for the third game, bro. That's why. Make sure for the third game, before you start the third game, make sure you record a stat before you fucking send out. So you know, go through the shit out. Alright, once you finish with that third game, you got your VC. Go to the neighborhood. Click endorsements. You should have your endorsement. Now, click back, press OK, and close out. As soon as you press OK, close out, bro. Quick as hell. Leave it, bro. Don't claim it, bro. Just leave it, wait 24 hours, and come back. You can make that 15K, 30K. You can leave it, go make